Yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the B-Side Podcast. We are back. Bear with me. I think somebody got me sick. I don't know what's going on. I was sick last month. My immune system must be terrible. But anyhow, we're going to fight through it. We're going to give you what you need. Once again, giving you barbershop talk in your living room. We got a hoop guys on today. No question. C-Nice and DP. So, hey, stay tuned. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Tune in. Here we go, another episode of the B-Side Podcast. Coming at you. Yes, we're back here, and now without further ado, we got our boy C-Nice up on here. So once again, thank you for coming out. I'm on the controller. I'm doing everything. So, round of applause for man C-Nice. What's good with you, C?
Yeah, chilling, man. Chilling, living. Enjoying the holidays. You know what I mean?
Yes, and without further ado, my man DP.
Right
on time.
Right
on time, baby. That's right. No, my fault. Go ahead, C. What was you saying?
Hey, man, enjoying the holidays, man. Chilling with, Pops is in town.
Snap. He just got here today?
Nah, he been here since Tuesday.
What? Y'all go shopping already?
Nah, we didn't go Shabu. We didn't go to Shabu. Shoot, we need to, but I don't think we're gonna be able to make that because he leaves.
I thought you said shopping. Shabu. Damn. See, my ears are all messed up. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So that's it, man. Just chilling and watching a lot of football. Since we had some football games on a Saturday. It's a great time of year. Pro football.
And I forgot all about that, man. I could have lost my fantasy football week. Not paying attention.
Hey, you know how it is. If you don't know, make some substitutions. Get you.
I looked up. I played some sorry squad, so I was okay.
Y'all better than me. I'm not a fan like that, man. How y'all keep up with that? I mean,
we know you're not a fan. You don't be knowing the name of your quarterback.
It's Flacco, baby. Are you talking about my Buckeyes? What you talking about? It's Brown, baby.
Okay. Brown. We asked you last podcast. You're like, who's my quarterback?
Hey, man. Hey, man. I had a memory fog. It's okay. I'm entitled. I had a memory fog.
All right. Yeah. He got but one quarterback. He got but one quarterback.
Hey, we got three technically in the room right now.
Well, now you do. You know what I'm saying?
And then I hate to say this. That was bogus. How we get jumped over again. They are, I can't say we. They are the Ohio State Buckeyes. You know how much we worth? But we always lose a big game, so I understand. I know. Sometimes I got to live in reality.
It always comes down to beating Michigan, right?
Yeah.
And it always comes down to Michigan beating y'all.
Yep.
It never fails. You know what I mean? Michigan, they ain't beat Ohio State in 12 years. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it works.
They have the right quarterback. That's why old boy going to Syracuse. Ain't that some shit?
You talking Syracuse?
Yeah.
Y'all quarterback bounce?
Yeah, he bounced. Couldn't take it.
But
I couldn't take it.
What I heard is the dude that's coming in supposed to be legit.
Yeah, he don't like competition. He don't like competition, but that's part of it, man.
Well, you ain't got to no more with the transfer protocol.
Yeah,
you ain't got to.
Y'all supposed to be a blue chipper, I heard though.
Yeah, we'll see. We gotta do it, man. We have to beat Michigan. If we don't beat Michigan, you don't have a successful career or season.
Ain't no freshman gonna come in and beat Michigan.
No. So hopefully, the NCAA reinvestigates them, hit them with some more penalties. Hey, what? You do whatever it takes to win. But anyway, what's going on with you, Dave? What you been up to, man? Long time no see, brother.
Chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take over the world. You know what I mean? Trying to meet my purpose.
Yeah, man.
To live and work in a prosperous environment.
Yeah, man.
Want to encourage productivity and pleasure.
Oh, okay. Pause. Okay. was expecting that. But DP, I don't know if C or DeAndre mentioned it to you. We are always willing to take sponsorship money donations to the Catella High School boys basketball program. Just saying, good write-off for you, giving back to the kids, because putting it out there, there's a couple things that the main thing that's sticking out that we needed the program, uniforms for the freshmen and JV, and we need a scores table. We need a new scores table. We do. So any of you guys out there, hit us up if you want to donate to Catella Boys High School basketball program. Got to throw that out there. Anytime, DP. Good write-off, right? Good write-off.
Noted.
All right. Because you know how you Republicans are. You always need a safety net. Always need a safety net for the stash, my brother.
It's cold game, man. Cold game to be labeled. You know what I'm saying? By your partners, man. Wow.
Hey, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck.
Wow.
Affleck, baby. Affleck.
Seeing ain't believing. David Copperfield.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, when we get into conversations, you understand what I'm talking about. First step to recovery recuperating is admittance.
Seeing ain't believing. Hypnosis is all suggestive. That's all I'm saying. You can hypnotize somebody just off some suggestive thinking. I'm just saying, don't listen to him. This is how misinformation gets up out there. This is exactly how it happens.
I'm just saying, we have the receipts. The receipts. Look on the episodes. You
quotes, misinformation.
He's over there with them elephants, yo. He's over there with the elephants. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, he being a donkey right now. Okay. Yeah.
I am a Democrat. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, not the
progressive Democrat.
Not the political kind of donkey. Yeah.
Whoa, come on, man. Come on. We just started the show here, man. We do not need to be taking shots. It's too early.
You already took warm-up session. You took yours, man.
That was not a shot.
That's a shot.
It's actual factuals, D. It's actual factuals, man.
See, there is.
You moved to the north side of Chicago. You was down there with the Democrats. Moved to the north side.
Check this out.
Well, from south to north, brother.
Check this out, man. See, there's a thing called beliefs and behavior. There's a difference. There's a difference of beliefs and behavior. There's two different things. You know what I mean? You can believe something, but your behavior is totally opposite.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, he does have the gift of gab. He's from Chi-Town. He can't help himself. He can't help himself. He got the gift of gab, ladies and gentlemen.
Whatever, man.
You know what I mean? Hey, Dave always on his square. You know what I mean? He always on there.
Whatever, man. Belief and behavior.
Well, far as my week, C can relate to me. So I'm sure you can, DP. Obviously, we hoop guys, play ball, coaching, and all that good stuff. And the whole thing that's been on my mind, probably for the past month, is how do you work around? And it's facts. It's facts. You can look at the tape. I'll give you the Hulu account. How do you work around? Love the kids, but we have non-ballers. How do you get past the mental aspects and also the physical aspects of where we have to regroup and have to get back to the basic fundamentals? I mean, basics: passing, catching, jump stops, layups, dribbling. I'm not even getting into shooting. I'm just saying those aspects, and with that comes, impatience. And also you have to be humble enough that, just saying, my kids, we got hours and numbers, that how can you turn, or is it even possible to turn a non-baller to a baller? That's the question. Is it even possible? Is it possible, and how do you do it? Having a non-baller and creating a baller.
So what's your question?
That's the question. Yeah, the question is, how do you transform that? How do you transform a non-baller into a baller? Is it even possible?
It is possible. You know the old coaching saying, hard work beats talent, and talent don't work hard. That's always been the proven fact, right? You know what I mean? So let's say you got some people who's not skilled enough. One thing you can't teach, we know, is athleticism, speed, and there's one other characteristic that's but anyways, but certain things you can teach in a short amount of time, and that's defense and boxing out and rebounding. Those are teachable things. You can teach that. A shot may take a little longer. Dribbling is going to take a little longer. You can teach awareness as well too. So yeah, to answer your question, you can make a baller. What kind of baller are we talking about? You know what I mean? You're talking about one where you got a bunch of ballers who work cohesively as a team on the defensive end and rebound. Yeah, it's possible. You know what I mean? Will they be limited in score? Might be the case. Can they pass the ball and put players in a position to be successful? Yeah, they can. But those are all coaching moments that can be taught to players. But you have to believe it in order for kids to actually buy into it. You just can't be saying words because they feed off of that energy. And without that energy, you get the results. You know what I mean? It's no different than training your kids how to do something. You know what I mean? If you ain't got the right proper energy, they're not gonna be as receptive as you'd like for them to be. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, it is doable.
No doubt. See, how you feel?
There's a cap on it. There's a cap. From visual, what we've seen, there's a cap. We can talk, and I had this conversation with the kids, the JV kids, that we can talk about this till we blue in the face. I can't give you every scenario. At some point, you're gonna have basketball. You're gonna have to watch basketball. In order to know things, you're gonna have to watch it. Your coach can't give you every scenario, every quirky thing that happens in a basketball game. It's part of the player's job to look and learn as well. Without trying to learn the game or even watch the game, it's a long process, dude. You know what I mean? It's a long process. It ain't an overnight thing. But I think the number one thing from a non-baller to a baller, those guys have to fall in love with watching the game in order to see stuff. Because if you're not turning it on, coach can only give you so much. You know what I mean? You gotta become visual. You gotta see things and say, oh, I could do that, or hey, I could try that, or hey, I saw how he did this. But if you expecting the coach to get that to you all the time and you're not trying it or you're not looking, it's a long process. It's a long process. You know what I mean? So it can happen, but you have to look at it, in order to understand it better as well. Because it's not only physical. A lot of basketball is mental. And I think that's where the kids don't really understand that. You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, it's mental. You got to be able to see the play before it happens. Know that, hey, if I get a pass from the wing and I'm the guy at the top, the swing pass gonna be open on the other side. Those are things that if you're not watching basketball or been around people, coach can say it, but if you're not seeing it happen, consistently, you're only waiting for an instruction of the coach. And that's kind of what the problem is with the kids that are at Catella's. Like, they are playing it for an hour and a half, 2 hours at practice, but they're not watching, and that's hurting them. You have to watch in order to become better at it. You got to watch.
See, but that kind of goes back to what we were talking about when we were talking about the whole Republican remark, Bob. And I mentioned that
Uh,
hypnosis is all suggestive, and suggestive meaning you can literally hypnotize your players based off a lot of those things that C was talking about,
uh-huh.
what they're incapable of doing at certain probably points in the game, right?
Yeah.
You know, but then there's the flip side of it. In regards to watching it, they I agree with you watching it, but it's really more watching themselves, because now we're talking about self-awareness. That's what I'm saying. You could teach awareness. Those are all teachable things. Just by filming them at practice, now you can make things, pretty much more apparent to them. Hey, this is where I want you to be. This is what I mean by I need you to do this. And I talk about this, really with golf. It's like you can't fix what you can't see. So they can't go out and emulate, Kevin Durant, based off of them watching it into their own game, because they don't necessarily have that type of IQ, on the court. I'll call it BQ. BQ, they don't have that basketball Q on the court. But they can get that in regards to themselves.
Yeah.
Where they can kind of build a little bit of self-awareness and, have conscious of self. That way they know, hey, look, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I saw. This is what the coach is saying. It's being reinforced like multiple times. Go to old, another old saying, like a teacher would never say things once, right? That don't mean you just keep beating it down the same exact thing. You give them every bit of variation of it. You give them the visual, you give them the audio version of it, and you give them the physical part of it. So it all sinks in. That's what makes the coaching part of it, so profound for kids. Like I said, it's hypnosis. It's all suggestive. You put them in those kind of scenarios by giving them that feedback and that energy, and also that data, to let them know, hey man, this is kind of how that works. But yeah, like I said, I agree exactly what C said. But like I said, it's really more specific into how you drill it into them.
Yeah, no question, because there's no doubt in my mind that they have more hours logged into Fortnite than have they hours than they have, working out themselves. There's no question about it. There's no question.
Can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? That's it's entertainment.
No question.
It's
entertainment. But I mean, obviously can't. How can I say it? Nobody can walk in your shoes except for you. But we had distractions too, right? I mean,
not as easy as theirs.
Well, man. I mean, no question. But I mean, at the same time, we had technological upgrades too, compared to
everybody ain't had that in their crib. Everybody ain't had no Sega.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Everybody had no ColecoVision. Every household did not have a ColecoVision.
But there were still distractions. Obviously, you can't compare them to now. No question.
No, it's easily accessible. You know what I mean? Way easily accessible.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, at some point, regardless of what's going on in society, whatever the case may be, it's with anything, you have to have the proper sacrifice to get better.
Well, you have to have the will. If the kids don't have the desire and the will, they won't get better. You know what I mean? Without it, nobody is good at anything.
Yes.
Because that's kind of like a want, right? If you want something, you're going to figure out a way to get it. And again, without that internal, fire burning, it just don't happen.
Yeah.
Unless they're just a savant and they're just, talented, where they don't really require a lot. You know what I mean? And, that don't happen that many times in basketball. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't. But I mean, it's challenging, but it's all good. Obviously, everybody can get better in every approachable manner that they incorporate in their life, no question. But just want to hear some things, feedback. Always.
You know what I mean? I come in and give y'all coaches clinic.
Hey man, whatever, that'll work. Yeah. You know what I mean? We can set it up.
What's it called? Knowledge of self.
Yeah.
Knowledge of self.
Yeah, I don't get my
I'm just
little.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm out of touch.
No. Knowledge of self is very important
I'm out of
because
touch.
a lot of them kids ain't getting that feedback. You know, like I was telling C, a lot of these kids, you know, nothing against single parent homes, but it is a difference, you know, without a male in the household. No
A lot
question.
of NBA players got single moms, so I mean, I beg to differ with
But
that.
there's facts. There's scientifics. There's scientific facts where the household of a male being
They
in a
probably
household,
they probably was looking
you're going to be more productive.
told
A
even
lot of cats been in the league, dude. With only a single mom.
But look at that percentage of people who can actually be in the league. You got better chance hitting the lottery. You got a better chance hitting the lottery than becoming an NBA player.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Do y'all film the practices though?
You don't.
The ball will be going all over the place. You don't want to be filming.
No, but come on, man. You got a cell phone. Get a tripod, dude. Film practices.
No.
Film it.
Games.
No, film practices.
Yeah. That's a lot of. Anyway,
man,
yes.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses, man. You want to make these kids better? Film practices.
Yeah, that's it. We can film games, whatever the case may be. Practices, yeah. You know, we doing it. Ain't no. I mean, I get you on that, but hey, there's a lot of
you don't
time and sacrifice.
You don't want to be coaching them in the game. You know what I mean? You want to coach them hard in practice.
We understand that. We understand that.
Okay, so I'm feeling practice.
Yeah, we understand that. That's not a problem. You know, practice is like shit. No
Take
offense,
your phone.
but shit.
Take your phone.
These cats even worth that data.
Hey man, hey, hold up.
That's reality. That's reality talk, yo. That's reality talk. Yeah, it is.
Hold up.
Yeah, it is. I'm not wasting my data on cats who ain't concerned.
Hold up. Your first question was, can you make non-ballers into ballers?
Yeah.
And now you just said within like the same 15-minute segment that you're not wasting that energy on something that possibly just will never happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the most important time, you know what I mean, for you to actually engage with them.
Yeah, we're engaging with them we engage with them every day.
I'm missing something, Bob.
No, you ain't missing nothing. It is what it is.
That seems counterintuitive to me.
Well, that might be to you. It might be to you. Understandable. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Soft as donuts, dude. They woo.
Yeah, that you know.
So then my question is like, what's the objective? You know what I mean, for them going in the game, knowing that, hey, look, you may not necessarily have, the top echelon of talent. You know, what is considered a good game. That way, I mean, because at some point you need something to clap for, right? You need something to tell them that they're doing a good job at. What are those things that you look for that you can say, hey, good game?
Execution and hustle. Execution. You got to execute. You have to execute, regardless, offensively, defensively, schematic, coaching. You have to execute the actual game plan. You have to execute that. Obviously.
Again, no. I mean, but that's kind of my point. So again, you're talking, if you're saying lower tier talent going against mediocre talent, I'm not even saying, hey, spark talent. I'm talking like, hey, mediocre talent where the team may be, I don't know, 2-3 years advanced versus your kids type of thing. You know what I mean? So there are certain levels that you may say, you know what? Hey, man, if we score, 45 points, good game. If you say offensively, you guys struggle. You know what I mean? If we grab 30 rebounds in a game, you're saying, hey, you know what I mean? That's good. If we get 20 assists, I'm just saying from a statistical standpoint, there has to be certain areas where you can, say, hey, look, we're good, and this is kind of where we are. That way you kind of accept it.
Listen, I'll give you an example of this. That's a good point. So I assist with the kids that I coached last year. And B knows that. Those kids, the good thing about them is that about 5 of them, they hang out together. That's like they little crew. So they attempt to hoop together, but it's a part-time. It ain't like we really, really hooping, but that's our boy, so we hoop. Those guys average 30 steals a game, average deflections a game. Defensively, they're just
is a lot of steals.
exactly
That's a
right.
lot of steals.
Oh, exactly
That's a
right.
lot.
But Dave, these same kids that get the 30 steals could have a game. Well, not could have a game. Have had 2 games where they scored 1 point in a half and 2 points in a half.
Mm-hmm.
But they got 30 steals. So coaching wise, I'll tell them, I said, man, defensively, y'all doing it. There's not too much I can say to y'all on the defensive end, but we got to make layups and we got to make the open putbacks where there's nobody around. Ain't nobody fouling you. It's just you in the basket. There's nobody there.
They have high anxiety.
Yes.
Which is why they missed the layups. You know what I mean? So that's number one. That's number one. That's curable. You know what I mean? That's curable. Just like and let's get down to the bare necessities on what creates anxiety. You know what I mean? Fear and doubt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fear that they're going to miss it. You know what I mean? Doubt that they're capable of making it.
Yep.
You know, so you have to cure those 2 particular things because that's what creates the anxiety. You know, and we know repetition is and knowledge is the first thing that you do to prevent you know, having the anxiety attack. So that part, like I said, is curable. You know what I mean? You just hate to see it in a game. So you make it sporadic in practice, the same as it would be in a game. So now they can identify it with a little bit more and have a little bit of base knowledge on it. You know what I mean? And once you see those characteristics, it's no different than talking to a human, bro. It's like the exact same thing. You look for those cues and you manage that.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, you make it more suggestive, no different than you rewarding like your own kid, you know what I mean? For, you know what I mean, a little small thing, you know, and that's kind of how you get past it. But I mean, look, I know certain kids, you know, just have it naturally. Who knows? They may have, you know, some, you know, bad stuff, homeschool, whatever, all that other stuff, right? So you make it one of those comfortable areas, and you make it sporadic like that in practice. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's curable. I've seen
no question. It's curable. Repetition, no question. They got to practice it. You know what I mean? Got to practice it. However, but you know,
the helter skelter part in practice, right? You make it helter skelter.
Yes.
Yeah.
All types of things.
In practice.
Yes. So yeah, that's it. Just want to, you know, go by that because, you know, like C said, you know, and I always said it's just, I call it, you know, like you said, anxiety. I say it's test anxiety. You look good, kind of half decent in practice, get to the game, it's like,
right, lights is controlled. Like you said, practice is controlled.
Yeah. You know, whistle goes up, uniforms, crowd in the stands, and it's like everything I just went over out the door. Out the door. But you know, that's just experience. And you know, obviously, you know, with our guys, this is the most they've ever played. You know, unfortunately in Anaheim, you're in junior high, you only play 4 games a season.
And that is a problem. That's a major problem.
So how are you gonna, you know, and then, you know, obviously, you know, other things obviously work on camps, things like that.
Expose them more. Camps, summer leagues,
expose them more clinics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we're working on it, but you know, first go round. So you know, just trying to not necessarily understand, but it's like, okay, this group, you definitely had to break everything down. No question, because obviously they don't have the fundamentals. So you have to input fundamentals daily, the regiment, you know, because it's like, it ain't like, you know, it's different as, let's say, we don't practice layups and then you get on them because they miss layups. No, we practice layups. Practice dribbling, passing, everything. But you know, it's just like you said, the anxiety. As soon as they get on the court when it's game time, it's just like everything's out the window. So you know, obviously.
So tell me, what's the environment after they miss a layup in the game?
They
Run
head
back.
down. They head down, and it's just like they stop. Like it's almost like, I can't believe I missed that. You should believe that you missed it. Get back. They'll and stop. Even on jump stop, miss it. Act like it's like, I can't believe I missed it. Of course you missed it. Get back. Get back. You turn the ball over. Get back. It's like it's almost
I
like
know,
huh?
but the bit I want to know what the environment is like, not the actual person. We know the person is okay. What's the environment like after? How are you? How's the bench? You know what I mean? How what happens after they miss the layup?
Nothing. It's like, hey, you missed it. Make the next one. Come on. I mean, ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can do. You don't need to harp
Right,
on it. You know, the
right,
bench, you don't need to say nothing because obviously we need to pick one another up. Get it
right.
next time. Don't worry about that. Play's
Mm-hmm.
over with. Don't,
Good. Yeah.
try not to let it happen again. But come on,
Mm-hmm.
focus. You can
Yeah.
do this.
You know how bad it is where my guys, when they go in for the layup, that I actually have to coach the cat that's trailing them to run and follow the cat up when he missed the layup.
Because you know they're gonna miss the layup.
So I'm like, follow him up. So that's what I'm coaching. I'm like, follow him up. I'm keeping it real with you, dude. I'm at that point. I'm telling you,
like, throw it off the glass. Throw it off the glass.
Yeah.
Don't even try to make no.
Yeah, but don't miss the follow up, yo.
Y'all do the tip drill. Y'all do the tip drill in practice.
Man, we do some tip drills. Some.
Oh man.
Sounds like that should be a staple in practice.
Yes. Yes. Putbacks, mic and drills, all that.
It would be the third or fourth person to make the layup. It's never the first. It's sometimes the second. It'll be the third person that'll come in and make it.
Okay. So do you tell them to jump stop and use the backboard for a layup? No finger roll.
Yes. Everything. There's everything. Hell, hey, it's to the point. Hey, Dave, it's to the point. Like, yo, if you don't have the proper footwork,
that's not instinctive. Like C said, if you're out there telling someone how to do something, you've now turned them into little robots. Because as you know, sports is all instinctive. Mm-hmm. You have to use your own instincts. Without it, you're controlled by a controller.
Hey, like I said.
But what happens if you don't have the instincts?
Go get the rebound.
What happens if you don't have the instincts?
Well, hey man, every human has some faculties that we've been blessed with: perception, memory, hear, smell, taste. We have all these faculties that we're able to kind of hone in on. You know what I mean? So everybody has their instincts. Intuition is another big faculty I think we're all blessed with as humans. Otherwise, I think we're just a pig or something. So, but anyways, it's they have it. They have it. You know what I mean?
You got to work on getting it out. Eventually, they're getting better, but it's just you guys are continuously shooting yourselves in the foot. But anyhow, getting better, work on some things, obviously. So yeah, just that's been on the mind, definitely. But anyhow, speaking of, let me bring this up here. Speaking of the NBA, first let's get into it. How did you guys like the overall in-season tourney? And wow, LeBron wins the first ever. It's like, oh.
What's the problem, Bob?
What's the problem?
You heard
what do you mean? What do you mean? What's the problem? If you have a team, you don't want to see the Lakers win anything.
I mean, is
okay. You don't want to see the Lakers win anything.
Okay. Let me just say let me just say this. I mean, is that really a win?
That's what
I mean, I'm
it's a trophy.
A banner. Is it
a trophy really? And a banner? Yeah.
I mean,
banner.
Yeah, they gonna hang a banner.
Do you
believe there should be a banner for this?
Bob. See, I mean, come on, man. I mean, you asked how do we feel about this in-season tournament?
exactly.
You know what I mean? At the in-season tournament, hey, look, I think it's gimmicky, you know what I mean, for one. Did it add a little bit of spice to the first, you know what I mean, 15 games of the season? Yeah. You know what I mean, is the first 15 games really has never been important because Cats has always put themselves into shape for the first 15 games of the season.
Okay.
You know what I mean? A lot of cats coming off, you know what I mean, off-season surgeries 4 weeks before training camp. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I mean, let's just lay it all out, you know what I mean, the way it's supposed to be laid out here, man. You know what I mean? Page by page. Is it really winning anything? No.
What do you mean? Why you say no? It's a trophy. So if it's trophy and money, how can you not say is it anything? How can you not? How can you not?
Look,
how can you not?
It's worth $500,000 a player, $250,000 for a coach. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
that's money.
I am not.
What's wrong with that?
Who said anything about the money, bro?
It sounds like you a little bitter because should the checks be more? Is that what you're saying?
No, you bitter because LeBron won. You know what I mean?
As you should. You're a Bulls fan. You don't want that cat winning.
Look, man. Look. If my team ain't winning, you know what I mean? I care less who win it. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, who? So you'd have felt better if the Pelicans would have won.
I would have felt better if the Pacers won. At least they winning something. Switch it up.
You know, Bob. I'm confused, bro.
How?
Hey, man.
Listen. It's all about competition, right?
I don't know.
So it's all about competition, right? If somebody wins it all the time, you don't want them to win it all the time. Somebody beat their ass.
Who wins all the time?
Who got the most trophies in the NBA?
Celtics.
Who's second?
Lakers.
Exactly. You don't want to see none of them bastards win.
This is the thing about the in-season. This is the thing about the in-season tournament that I think.
Come on, Dave. Come on, Chi-Town. Come on.
Forget. With the in-season tournament, it was something to draw, not us, because we watch basketball regardless. It was something to draw in those fans that do not watch basketball until after football was done. I think they accomplished that. That was number one. Number two, the whole thing about the tournament, it doesn't deserve no damn. Okay, you gave him some money, you gave him a trophy. It don't deserve no banner. Nobody gonna say, oh, they got the in-season tournament. Nobody cares about that. Like, it don't deserve no banner in the building. Number one. Number two, the thing about it is like you have to look at it. But you gotta look at the whole way they set it up.
Silverware.
Oh, hold on. You gotta look at the whole way they set it up. Said, yeah, we're gonna have the championship games in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, it's in Vegas. So a la the Bulls get up in there, a la your Cavs get up in there. Are those fans traveling cross country to go to Vegas to watch
in December, in November?
That was set up for the Lakers or the Golden State Warriors to be up in there because those fans are the closest to Vegas. That's exactly.
What you said my exact point with LB scam. LBJM scam was they were trying to get it for him, man. Come on.
I'm gonna throw another point. One other point. Let's put it in layman's terms. If the NFL, like, you know what, we're gonna do an in-season tournament.
Yeah.
The first 7 games wins the tournament.
Ain't no banner.
They ain't doing it. They ain't for number one, they ain't doing it. And let me explain why. Because they don't have a problem with ratings. The NFL, the NBA has a problem with ratings. And this gimmicky thing was there to try and establish some ratings.
Money.
It was all gimmicky.
It's money.
It was gimmicky. No, they did it. You know what I mean? Look,
that part.
The stadium was packed in Vegas.
It was
star-studded. Yeah. They had people up in there. You know what I'm saying? It did its job.
Yeah.
Gimmicky. But again,
that's right up your alley, Elephant.
In-season tournament. Come on, the SEC
Football again.
Big East.
Yeah,
our first 6 games, 8 games. We're gonna do an in-season tournament. Won't work.
They did it. Not for football, of course not. You got to risk injuries and shit for some more games.
Come on. But they do like the Maui Classic. You know what I mean? They got invitation to schools beginning of the season. You know what I mean? The Jimmy V Classic. I'm just saying, dude. Ain't no trophies getting put out during them tournaments.
You ain't getting.
There are trophies. They get trophies.
You're not getting no trophies.
Not on all of them. Not on all of them.
No better in your gym.
Look. The NBA took that straight from soccer. Soccer has that. They took that dynamic in soccer. They do. Soccer has the Europa League, and they have the Champions League in the season. Mm-hmm. That's where they took it from.
Yeah.
Once again,
straight up. The dimensions of soccer and basketball, the dimensions are kind of similar. As far as they play. That's where they took it from.
They don't need no banner for that.
Yeah, of course.
They have a ratings problem.
Put it like this: the stats didn't even count for the last game. They don't go towards. They didn't go towards your regular season stats. So it's like, come on, man.
All I'm saying is it was set up. It was set up for LeBron to win, because he ain't gonna win no more championships. He got to get this. He gonna be the king.
I don't think it was no setup.
It was a setup. Just like
you need to get over that hurt, man.
No.
You're scoring, Rob, and you need to get over that, man. You need to let it go, bro. No, we're gonna have a session right now, man. You're gonna get over this today.
Listen,
bro.
He had the bullshit COVID
asterisk
championship.
Let it go.
Come on, man.
Let it go,
man.
Let it go, Bob.
My points ain't valid. My points ain't valid.
No, let it go.
They're not valid?
No, they're scoring. Yeah, they're scoring. And they have some heavy weight on it, dude. You need to let it go. You need to let it go.
Scoring.
Yeah, you need to let it go. He left.
You're scoring with ball. You're scoring with ball.
It's over with, Bob. It's over. The relationship is over. He gone. He ain't coming back. Where
are the competitive people out in this world? Where are you guys? All right, come on.
Everybody. He's not coming back.
I don't want him back. You missed the point. I don't want his ass back.
But you mad he left. You burnt the jersey. You did.
I threw it away. I didn't want to have an arson charge. Okay, I threw it away.
It got burned. It got burned in the incinerator. In the trash.
Yeah, exactly. As it should be. When is he gonna retire? Jesus, get out of here, man. For something tragic, for a tragic injury happens.
Wow.
You know that happens when you're in the league too long. It's either gonna blow out knee or Achilles. For real. All the greats who lasted long had Achilles. Barkley, Isaiah Thomas, Dominique Wilkins, Kobe Bryant. You can go on and on.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come back soon like Aaron Rodgers, though.
Knowing that, yeah, man, Jesus. So, why he dropped the pitch? Okay, never mind. I'm going. See, David triggered me. Dave.
I
did. Yes, you triggered it. You. Bob, just get over it. He's not coming back.
He ain't coming back.
Yeah, you triggered it. it. See how Chi-Town people are. See how they are. See how your little stepbrothers are.
Hey,
I love Chicago. Nothing shout out. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? I love Chicago. Shout out to Beauty. Shout out to Beauty Nunu, though. All right.
Okay.
Shout out to Beauty Nunu in the shot. Okay. All right. So sticking with the NBA here. We're gonna play as far as what my man is all about. You know who it is. Some people call him Draymond. Other calls him D. Raymond. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing right there.
The highlight tape. Oh, damn. And he got Steven Adams a couple times.
Yeah, but that was terrible.
Yeah. So you mean tell me, Bob, y'all can't teach that? Y'all can't teach that in practice. This is all teachable stuff right here.
Yeah, we ain't got nobody like that. We did, but he moved up to JV. Adrian would do that.
This is teachable stuff. Look at
Adrian would do that, see?
Mm-hmm.
Adrian would.
Oh, tackle me.
Yeah,
from behind.
Split tackle somebody else.
That was crazy. I say
that's teachable right there.
I say he's trying to get out to the WWE. He's trying to get some WWE money. Just imagine if he goes in there.
But my problem is, what's with all this? He needs to get help and all this other stuff, bro. What is going on? What is going on that
that's crazy,
they ain't telling us? What you mean? He needs help.
You want me to break it down for you?
Break it down. Look at this.
I don't know.
Here is the breakdown. The breakdown is when you look at all of these videos and stuff in there, look at the people he doing it to. He ain't doing this to nobody like a Charles Oakley, you know what I mean, an Anthony Mason. He ain't doing this to no Buck, like somebody that's gonna do something back. He ain't do none of this stuff.
He did that to LeBron. Look at LeBron. LeBron ain't do nothing.
LeBron is the poster boy of the NBA. He's not gonna do anything back.
Kobe saying, got in the fights.
You know what I mean? Hey, Reggie Miller beat him up too. But you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna do this to anybody that's gonna do something. He's not gonna do this.
That's out of control right there. That's crazy right there.
I still don't know why he did that.
This is nuts. He punched the shit out of him. Wow. I'd had to shoot him. I'd have Gilbert Arenas go in the locker room.
Jordan Poole, never the same. Remember, he kicked Steven Adams twice. They didn't show the second time he got him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look. He didn't do nothing. Look, Shumpert.
Yeah, I don't know why he pulled that dude down right there. I still don't know why he pulled him down. Yeah, well, you know, AD, he just trying to make him not play. I understand that one.
This is crazy.
When that happened to him, he done playing for the day. So I get that one. That's the one I do get. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You know about my big. I mean, watching all this, you know, my biggest problem is, you know what I mean, Steve Kerr. Nobody admits like, yeah, that was foul. Not one time. Yeah. The first thing they say after they've been asked that question is, well, you know, he's a great teammate. You know what I mean? We can't wait to get him back. You know what I mean? What's wrong with saying, man, that was foul, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's uncalled for.
Yeah, like he's doing something. That's non-basketball plays for real.
Is he gonna roll up on them? That's why they can't say that over there.
I mean, how hard is it to say, man, he was out of pocket?
Hey,
we don't condone that type of behavior at our organization, and we want our players to exemplify, you know what I mean, extreme professionalism when they're out there on the court.
Yeah.
I just want to look into the camera and tell people, you want to answer the question? For all the people out there, have you seen BMF? You seen how Lamont was rolling around? That's how Draymond be rolling around.
Lamont, you mean Lamar?
Lamar. Yeah.
He called him Lamont. Lamont Sanford? Lamont Sanford wasn't rolling like that.
He's rolling around like Lamar on BMF. There ain't nobody in the Golden State organization that's going to say anything. And he knows that. There's nobody up there that's going to check him. And
so we have to say, we had to say, D. Raymond. I tell him to knock it off because that was crazy. That was crazy.
From the Pistons like that.
Yeah.
Isaiah Stewart.
I doubt that. And we got to show this again. We got to show this again because this is crazy.
Did you see Isaiah Stewart? You being pushed the hell out of Pat Bear?
Who?
Isaiah Stewart, Pat Bell gave him an elbow. He stiff armed that fool like old boy, you know what I mean, from Florida State. You know what I'm saying?
wow.
He pushed him all the way on the sideline, dude. He got
Jones.
ejected for it. But like, where he go?
Yeah.
Well, out the camp. Yeah, that's like you said, man. Somebody on their organization, dude. You know what I mean? They all need to be checked. You know what I'm saying? From Steph Curry to Steve Kerr to whoever the GM is over there now. You know what I mean? Sean Livingston needs to step in. I know he's part of it too. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, you know what I'm saying, is safe with this type of behavior. You know what I mean?
That right there, that choke. He's going WWE contract right there.
Yeah, right there. And Rudy deserve it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You let a cat push you in a chokehold and you don't try to go run back in the locker room. Yeah, he should have. Yeah, well, he should have escargoted him like real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, knock it off.
Two snail ones. You know what I mean?
Call Tony Parker to help him.
Hogan, Boris D out rolling over his grave right now.
Yeah, man.
So
switching it up.
Michael
what do you guys feel about? You know, obviously Usher had a successful run, residency in Vegas. What do y'all feel?
Wu-Tang.
How y'all feel about that?
Man, I just went saw Raekwon and Jizza, dude, on Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? On Thursday night, dude.
Where at?
At the Novo. Supposed to be Raekwon and Ghostface flaked. You know what I mean? And luckily Jizza was in town.
Jizza was in Garden Grove.
Yeah, it's in Garden Grove. So he came over. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And but they got, I don't know, man. They got a pilot, so if they sell out, they'll continue. You know what I mean? So they don't have a full residency yet, so they got to sell out February and March, and then they'll continue.
Well, I'm glad they did it. You know, what is it?
But Vegas ain't never really been popular for hip hop. You know, they always got to go to that Dre. So if they end up getting a residency, you know what I mean, somewhere, it's gonna be kind of interesting where they place them at, and like who. I mean, luckily they got a fan follower of all different genres. I think that kind of helps them out a lot.
That helps them.
I think people will definitely go see them. But it's crazy on how they did it right after they did that 2-year, New York State of Mind tour. You know what I mean? It's like they did that 2 years running, and then to do this right afterwards. How many times can you see them? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that should have been something a little different. People don't go to Vegas for hip hop shows.
Huh?
What's that? There's Woo Wednesdays now on Rock the Bells. Run by the RZA. The RZA got Woo Wednesday. So the RZA was like, "Yeah, we doing a little Vegas thing." Like, basically was like, "Hey," he said, if you've been to a Wu-Tang show, you know what this is. He said, but if you ain't ever been to no Wu-Tang show, he said, Wu-Tang shows ain't for people to be out there dancing. He said, so let's get that clear right now. You know what I mean? He said, that's not no Wu-Tang show. He's like, we want Wu-Tang people to come
sing along. Sing along.
You know what I mean? He said, not people that think that, hey, I want to see a Wu-Tang show, but I'm going to be out there dancing, because I guess a lot of the other residents is a dancing kind of thing. So he was like, let me get this out there right now, y'all. You know what I mean? So he said it himself. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see if people just go to see Wu-Tang because they're in Vegas and never had the opportunity. It's going to be interesting. You know what I mean? I wonder what
you go there, you win money, and then you go to a show. That's kind of the way that works.
Gotcha.
Let's go see Wu-Tang.
That'll work. That's always good. Before we, always got to give a shout out to one of our sponsors here, Blackstone Vodka. Oh, I don't want that one. Nope, I don't want that one. Hey, we gonna get the music right. Hold on. Blackstone Vodka. Here we go. There we go. Blackstone Vodka. Check out your local distributors. Go to blackstonevodka.com. Check out where they are selling this vodka. Once again, proud sponsorship, Blackstone Vodka. C&D, don't y'all say nothing about, hey, did y'all get a bottle? We're still working on it. But anyhow, 6-time distilled vodka, smooth tasting, Support it. Black owned. Matter of fact, a black female owns this label. So go ahead. Blackstone Vodka. Go to blackstonevodka.com. See the local distributors and also your local liquor store listings where they sell Blackstone Vodka. Once again, 6 times distilled. Smooth is what it looks. Blackstone Vodka. Yeah, so I had to get that in there. Forget. Yeah, so one other thing. We're going to jump into politics right now, okay? Let me bring this up here. Let me bring this up on politics here. Bring this up here. It seems like, and see how other states do it, because California, we're a leader in the I would say in the weed game. However, now there's a new legislation that's going to go in effect. I want to say
Colorado. Not
well,
Colorado.
it's in California. It is AB 2188. Let me bring this up. Hold on real quick. Just give me a second. All right, let me bring this up here. Hold on, let me share the screen. Boom, boom, boom. All right, here we go. Yes. So, AB 2188. New protections come from an amendment to California's Fair Employment and Housing Act, which is AB 2188, which has been approved by Governor Newsom back in September 18th of 2022. It goes in effect January 1st, 2004. Here it is. The bill makes it unlawful for an employer to not hire, penalize, or terminate a person based on their use of cannabis products outside of work. Although California was the first state to legalize medical marijuana in 1996 and has become one of the first to legalize the recreational use of marijuana in 2016. AB 2188 is the first law in the Golden State to specifically provide workplace protection for employees who use it for either reason. Pretty much on the pre-employment drug testing, AB 2188 prohibits employers from holding drug screen results against an applicant if the test reveals evidence of past marijuana use. The new general intent of employment-related drug testing is to test an impairment on the job and or at the work site, not for long-term use. Additionally, it will become illegal for employers to ask potential employees if they have ever used cannabis or marijuana. Termination based on marijuana usage. Before the AB 2188, employers were within their right to discipline an employee who used medical or recreational marijuana during their time off. However, that notion will soon be illegal. So how do you feel about this? Go ahead.
Remember, we talked about this
Uh-huh.
when cannabis first started being illegal. Go back in one of our episodes of B-Side Podcast, people. And remember when I said they're going to have to change those laws.
Mhm.
It was only a matter of time. They're going to have to change that. It's like there's no way around it because it's legal in places. So they're moving in the right direction. Now I know firsthand that I believe some employers are still going to try to eliminate some people. This is just some employers are going to try to do that. But I think personally, they got this one right. You can't have something that's legal and then say, hey, you're gonna not hire someone because of that. So I think they're moving in the right direction here because it's just going to keep getting legal state to state. It's just going to keep happening. So I think California got this one right.
Yeah, but it's crazy how has almost taken 2 years for it to go in effect. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I can't remember what episode we talked about this, but we talked about this. I mean, it was a while back.
Check the receipts. Check the receipts.
152. You know what I mean? It was a while back we talked about this.
No question. No question. D.
It's all smoke screen. All that y'all done said, and this bill don't mean a pile of beans. And let me explain why it don't mean a pile of beans. Number one, although California can say workers is their bill for this, that's our bill for the Californians. Most companies can still act under the federal law. And the federal law, you know what I mean, can still state that, hey, look, you can't drive if you tested Just number one. Ain't number of driving jobs out there, so this does not comply, you know what I mean, with driving jobs. So let's just throw that out the window. Number two, federal jobs, you know what I mean? We know bail. That ain't gonna fly. You know what I mean? I'm just, hey, hold on. Hey, bro. I'm just saying. It's all smoke, bro. You know what I mean? It's smoke. And hold up.
Conservative.
Hold up. Look, man, I'm just telling the truth, man. And number three.
You subscribe to Candace Parker.
No, man. This is all knowledge, man. This is all knowledge, man. And
you got valid points. I go knock you on that. You got valid points. I'm just messing with you.
I know they are, man. It's just the truth. And number three, you know what I mean? California is an at-will state. We do not have to tell a person why we're letting them go, even if it's because of marijuana. Facts. By being an at-will state, all of that is moot. So don't be caught up, man, with this bill. This bill is only a way for them to sell more weed so they get more tax money coming in. And lastly, I checked. Hold on, B. Hold on. Last I checked, you got to say something. You know what I'm saying? Last I checked, I just saw just last night that Governor Newsom has suspended all government spending for California. It's overspent. Oh yeah, oh man,
we're in debt big time.
Hold up. It all makes sense now. See, right? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's all smoke, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all smoke. He said he don't want nobody buying no plane tickets, ain't no more dinners. It's getting pretty granular, you know what I mean, on what he basically said ain't gonna happen no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because the previous governor, what's old dude name? Gray had a surplus of over what? $2 billion or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And now since Newsom been up in this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Since Newsom been up in here.
We had a surplus during the pandemic, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Like I said, this bill is all smoke, bro. California, yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Fast food workers, I think they might be straight. You know what I mean? They know cats ain't working there. You know what I mean? But every other part, you know what I mean, of this infrastructure, them fools can't work on Caltrans. You know what I'm saying? You ain't working on no freeways. You know what I mean? You ain't building no bridges.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, not going to happen.
No. Well, let's see here. We got something in the new. I would say,
blow
it's
your
still politics.
Yeah, because that's the politics right there.
Yeah. Hey, can't blame you on that. But, with that being said, we got something in the news.
3, 2. It's the news.
Yes, in the new California laws 2024, there's an ebony alert aims to find missing Black children and young women. Once again, what about us brothers? So yeah, there is a new California law 2024, an ebony alert aims to find missing Black children and young Black women. Speak on it.
I mean, that sounds like a good thing to me. Everybody lost need to get found.
Yeah.
Seems pretty
so let me bring up the actual
to me.
article here. Because
that sounds good.
Yeah, so what they're saying is when activated, the system, similar to Amber or Silver alerts, will inform people of missing Black children and women between the ages of 12 to 25. Senate Bill 673 enables the use of electronic highway signs and encourages the use of a variety of platforms such as TV, radio, social media to spread information about the alert. State Senator Stephen Bradford, who introduced the measure, praised Governor Gavin Newsom's support in signing the bill. Per Senator Bradford. Today, California is taking a bold and needed action to locate missing Black children and women in California. The Ebony Alert will ensure the vital resources and attention are given so we can bring home missing Black children and women in the same way. Once again, in the same way we search for any missing child and missing person, meaning any non-Black. So,
Cold game, man. That's
right?
a cold game.
Right. So they're saying on average, more than 600,000 people are reported missing in the U.S. each year, according to the data, check it, from the National Crime Information Center. Additionally, while Black people make up 13% of the U.S. population, nearly 40% of the missing persons cases are people of color, according to the Black and Missing Foundation. California is the first state to implement the Ebony Alert system. How you feel about that, Dave?
Man.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. This is so disheartening.
This is smoke screen, too? This is another smoke screen?
This is so disheartening, man. I mean, just to even, I was okay when I first heard my first response, right? You know what I mean? People who lost need to be found, right? You know what I mean? But after you went through reading all of that, dude, that was the most disheartening thing, you know what I mean, for me to even listen to. So that means after all these years, these alerts been up. They haven't been posting anything for Black folks. That we have to have our own Ebony Alert.
Ebony.
What the hell? What the hell is that? Why can't it just be a missing persons alert? So is there going to be a Asian alert?
That's what somebody had in the comments. Yes.
What? They're doing this right in front of our faces, dude, and it's like you're giving us something. Somebody needs to be smacked dead in their face, dude, like 25,000 times. For as many people has been gone missing, as many smacks as they need to get for saying that we need an Ebony Alert.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Dave said somebody needs smacked. Somebody needs smacked.
The corniest. The corniest. Who thought this up, man, and thought they was doing something? You've clearly outlined that you didn't care. And if you didn't care, you still don't. An Ebony Alert.
An Ebony Alert.
An Ebony
Alert. Yeah, man.
Unbelievable, dude.
Once again, Black lives don't matter. Black lives don't matter.
Unbelievable.
That's Dave VGQ.
Was so disheartening to hear, man. First, I was like, cool, man. Cass is gonna get found. You know,
we have some on this after this. Like with this Ebony Alert, there's some data that
we reference them. Yeah, you can go to
but they had all the previous data as if that wasn't alarming enough.
Yeah.
How do you say you screwed up on all them other people who probably have died, you know what I mean, and probably are still not found, that you need to generate this? So basically, if someone looks at it and they may not necessarily be Black, they may be prejudiced in some other, you know what I mean, who knows, or maybe have some other issues with, you know, people of color, they can just ignore it. Or it's just an Ebony Alert.
Yeah. It's different.
I mean, you put no credence on it at all. You know, no sense of urgency at all. Oh, that's just an Ebony Alert. You know what I mean? It's probably someone who just ran away from the projects. You know what I mean? You know, despite the color, don't even know their social status. You've already put them in a box to say, you know what? We're not going to put enough energy into it.
But look at that. That's crazy. Once again, numbers don't lie. Black people make up 13% of the U.S. population. Nearly 40% missing cases are people of color. Black and Missing Foundation.
Once again, I always talk about these numbers. Dude.
See, this kind of stuff, man, you almost don't want to hear it because it's vexing. You know what I mean? It's not something that helps you want to go out and want to do something completely positive because you just see, that the end results are always just, it's just profound, that it's bad. We're poorly treated. And for someone to agree, there's people in the Senate and Congress that should have, no different than the what's the other thing we waiting on, man, for the reparations and that whole reparations bill. You know what I mean? Talking about you ain't gonna give out no money and this all. This who is helping us?
We are always on our own.
Who are they? No, I'm talking about the people who are in politics today.
Yeah.
Who are in the seats right now and they're watching this stuff come by and they're agreeing to this.
Look at CBC, Congressional Black Caucus. Love to have their opinion on this. Or even, I know California, I don't know the name of it, but there's also California has a what I want to say, like a black caucus
pathetic.
or whatever.
This is so pathetic.
But the whole crazy thing is, it's like, once again,
commingle us with regular people.
What about black males on this? So forget the black males is missing.
Exactly.
Well, remember, we could always fend for ourselves.
Forget the black males.
Yeah,
we come up missing too.
We're the ones we're fending for ourselves. We don't need no help. We're strong enough.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that is so disheartening, man. Yeah. Shame on you people, man. You know what I mean, for labeling.
Because you know what's gonna come up. Well, what about everybody else? You know what I mean? That's just
shame. That is such a travesty, dude. There is no progress with something like that. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be one, not 2, 3, 4 different variations of a missing person. A missing person is exactly that, a person.
Yeah.
Not an ebony, not an ivory. You know what I mean? None of that matters.
Paul McCartney.
None of that.
It's
just a missing person.
Or my fault. Paul McCartney, Stevie Wonder. My fault. I said Michael Jackson. That's say.
Disgusting, you people, dude. To think that you're actually doing something by continuing to label. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Remove yourself. Abdicate. Crazy. Give it up.
It is crazy. Well, you know what I mean. For all you guys out there, please support the B-Side Podcast. Funding is always needed. You can go to Cash App, $ Robert Sellers, Venmo, Rob-Sellers-4, PayPal, BB Sales. Always equipment upgrades. Bring your better show. Bring more people on here. Live sets eventually. But please support the B-Side Podcast. Go to those local media banking sites. Before we get up out here, because my nose is out of control right now. It's heavy leakage right now. So we're going to get up out of here. So with that in mind, Dave, give us your handles here. Where people can contact you.
At Dave Perk the King on Twitter, y'all. Hit me up, man. And somebody, please don't record Kanye West ever again when he's out there spewing out, you know what I mean, all of his rhetoric. And it's just his rhetoric, you know what I mean? It's non-news. You know what I mean? He can say whatever he chooses to. Don't mean that you have to be forced to record it and post it.
Yes. C, give us your handles.
Hey man, it's Be Nice on Twitter. Be Nice on Instagram. I'm gonna let people know. GP got live on this one. Y'all gotta pick up that Black Bob.
You like that, huh?
Pick up who?
Like that.
Black Bob. Dave say Black Bob got an album.
Black Rob got an album.
I don't know if it was a money grab by we know who, but Black Rob got an album.
New music?
New music as of November.
Oh man, late on that.
And he got the mad rapper rapping on there too.
Hey man, I just seen him on my man's podcast. Go ahead.
I also want to shout out AZ, The Truth.
Oh my God.
Fire.
He got a new one out too?
Oh yeah, him and Fat Joe got a banger.
A song or an album?
It's all right. It's
An
one
album.
song, I think.
It's an album.
Right.
No, it's an album.
I heard the single.
How we get it? Him and Fat Joe.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take that.
That Blockbuster was. I wasn't really feeling that Buster on that, man.
I like the little song that he did with
he got.
I like that.
I like the one, the slide. That slide was like one of my favorite. You know what I mean? But all others, I wasn't really feeling.
Well, hey, there it is. We're gonna check those out. Check them out. Spotify, your local music playlist, Google Music, anywhere. But anyway, you can definitely check us out on IG, the B-Side Podcast Q. Obviously, you can go to thebsidepodcast.com on X. On X, we're on the B-Side Podcast #2. If you want to check me out, I'm at on IG at AR Sales 2. Can't talk. You can check out for some gear on AlecRoberts.com. IG on Alec Roberts. Also, thesellersfoundation.com. You can just check us out here. We're giving out scholarships to the Black University, well, HBCU, Wilberforce University. Yes, we in tune with them for the next 5 years, giving scholarships out to students enrolled at Wilberforce University. So check out thesellersfoundation.com, see what we're up to. Definitely, you can go to IG, the Dr. Lee Sellers Scholarship. Check us out. We updated the page and see what's going on. And for you guys all out there, be ready for the OC Orange Man. We coming at y'all. Any players, we're gonna get this out there. Any players in the OC area, holler at us. We're trying to get some AU teams, get some ballers out here, and see what we can do. Other than that, hey, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for showing out. And hey, love, man. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
What's up with the OC Orangeman, man?
We're getting it together, brother.
Next.
What'd you say?